What's up, YouTube? It's your boy C3 Superior back in the building, and I got another Dokkan battle video for you guys today. As you can see, we got a giant 8 power team, and we got Baby as the friend lead. I wasn't able to pull Baby, but I did want to get some footage of actually playing with him. And
待たせたな、カカロット。
いけるぜ、ベジータ。
俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。
Alright, perfect. So as you can see, we got our boy Carnival Gogeta. We're gonna run him in slot 1 and go ahead and get those attacks on him, and then we'll grab these orbs for the GT bros, and we'll leave the int Gogeta in slot 3. He'll do fine. And this fight's not hard at all. One thing about this fight is you can lower Vegeta's defense, and he builds up attack every time. Every time he receives a super, he builds up his attack. Yeah, so if you super attack him, he builds up his attack, but like I said, you can lower his defense, so you'll end the fight pretty quick as long as you bring a character that can lower his defense. I'm not sure if I have any characters that do that on this team, but we'll see. Looks like he builds up his super attack, his attack and his defense when he does his super. When Baby gets on the field, then we'll go over Baby's details while we're playing with him. I mean, I guess I could start right now while we're already fighting. So the Battle of Fate category team is pretty strong. This is a mix of a Battle of Fate giant 8 power that I brought, but it's a really good team. It's always going to be good, but Corroded Body and Mind is his other leader skill, which isn't so good. The characters that are on Corroded Body and Mind probably got like four or maybe 3 solid characters on Corroded Body and Mind, so that's not really a team right now. We still need more content to push and help that team out, give the team some more support. Hopefully we get some easy A's in the future. But with his passive, it says +2 key attack and defense, 250%, great chance to evade enemies attack, guards all attacks, Corroded Body and Mind category allies, 50% attack. So right there, big mistake. They only gave him support for Corroded Body and Mind, but that's not a real team, so nobody's really going to be running that team. So you're never really going to see that 50% attack support whenever you're in Super Baby 1. Okay, moving on to the next phase, and we got Super Baby. I think I'll run him in slot. Do we run him in slot 1? Right now he has a great chance to evade enemies attack, and he guards all attacks. He should be fine. He's not even type disadvantage, so we don't have to grab a whole bunch of orbs with Baby. We could just grab this orb right here, and then we'll leave this Super Saiyan Goku in slot 2 because he gets his full support in slot 2, and grab these rainbow orbs for Super Saiyan 3 Goku right there in slot 3. Oh, you can dodge in this fight too. I forgot to mention that. So the other fight with Goku, which is stage 10 of the other red zone, which is I'm pretty sure Vegeta's story edition. In stage 10, you can't dodge Goku's attack, so that's what makes that fight so difficult. But this fight, it's a little bit more on the easier side because you can dodge and you can lower Vegeta's defense, causing you to do immense damage to him. 23 million attack stat with this Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is still a really great character, by the way, so if you do have trouble in some of these red zones, he's still a great option to run. Good dodge right there.
あそこまですごかったんだ、あいつ。
だが、ありゃまともじゃないぞ。
As you can see, I brought our boy Wrath Broly in the event as well. We'll leave Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in slot 2. And then, well, actually, we'll put these guys right here so that it can get some more support, because I think this is their last turn with their defense. And then next turn, it'll be some fish. All right. Of course, he'll double-digit tank this. 42 million attack stat, Carnival Gogeta, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to transform to Super Baby because this fight will last long enough. So basically, on Baby's third turn, he'll be able to transform. So we already seen him one time. On his next time, we'll get a super attack in, and then on his next turn, he'll transform into Super Baby. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get Giant 8 power though, because these guys are about to start building up their attack and defense and ramping up the damage and the numbers. But we're still on the third bar. Let's talk about Vegeta's health. He has 1 billion HP. So that explains a whole lot why his HP isn't really moving like that. Says his normals hit for 370k, defense 150k. Massively raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, and greatly lowers attack for 1 turn. He nullifies super attack ceiling effect, grants immunity to being stunned, disables attack reduction, reduce damage below a certain amount. So if you don't hit him hard enough, you'll only do 0 damage. Randomly changes all key spheres, 100% attack plus 5 with each attack received up to 300%. So he can build up his attack up to 300% just by getting hit. So that's that. As you can see, Broly didn't really do much damage, but like I said, his damage is gonna ramp up. He's able to build up in this event because it lasts long enough. Okay, we'll leave. Do we leave Baby in slot 1? Yeah, I think we do. We'll leave Baby in slot 1. Super Saiyan for Goku in slot 2 will be fine, and then Gogeta will be fine in slot 3. And then next turn we'll be able to get physical Gogeta out here. Look at Baby dodging. Amazing performance by Baby. He's doing really good in his video, let me tell you. This isn't my Baby, this is the friend unit Baby, but I wanted, like I said, I wanted to showcase some of Baby moves and show you guys what he's looking like. Great that we got a new Dokkan Fest. Hopefully I can pull him before the banner goes away, but it's no big deal. There's plenty of characters that's gonna come out in the future, but I'm pretty sure, like I told you guys before, I don't think you should summon on the banner, but this is probably the last banner that you should summon on if you're a free-to-play player as myself. Unless they just drop Daima Goku before anniversary, which I doubt that they're gonna do that. Okay. We'll go ahead and get Super Saiyan 4 Goku out here. Alright, now that we got Super Saiyan 4 Goku out here, I'm not gonna play the intro for Gogeta. We done seen that a million times. Okay, so we'll leave Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in slot 1, actually. We'll put him in slot 1 because he'll get his counter and do some damage to Vegeta. And then if we're able to, we'll get the Dragon Fist at the end of the video, get the cutscene and all of that. Super Saiyan 4 Goku in slot 3 is giving full support to Giant 8 power and power beyond Super Saiyan. So the full team will get that support since I got a full team of Giant 8 power characters, which includes Baby. So Baby's gonna get a boost to his defensive stats as well, which is damage reduction by 10% and 70% defense. Pretty nice right there. Yeah, like I said, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is still a really great character, and Battle of Fate will always be the best, one of the best teams in the game for sure. I got Battle of Fate over Fuse Fighters. Well, let's argue in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying? Fuse Fighters is a great team, but overall Battle of Fate has a very wide category of characters in that team, so it's always going to be really strong. Great damage by Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right there in slot 2, 30 million attack stat. Okay, And then, like I said, on next turn, we'll go ahead and get Super Baby 2 out here for you guys. There's obviously other fights like the GDC events. I'll definitely hop into some of the GDC events and see if we can bring a Battle of Fate team there. Battle of Fate, like I said, is a really good category, so we'll be fine to bring it into a really hard fight. This fight's not really hard, like I told you guys earlier, but it's still a long enough fight so that you can see some of Baby's full capability. Now I will say that I do find that a little bit bothersome that Dokkan didn't give Baby any voice lines. Like that didn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna be honest. Like that's poor decisions by Dokkan right there. Nothing crazy though. His animations still look pretty cool. Good dodge by Baby right there. Let's go over his passive 20 million attack style. So out the gate, he's already hitting for 20 million. All right, we're doing some good damage by Baby. 21 million attack stats. So his basic effects: key plus 3, and attack and defense 250%. Great chance to evade enemies' attack. Guards all attacks. Corroded body and mind category. Allies attack 60%. Like I said, he probably won't see that because he's never really going to be on his own team. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, STR excluded, to STR key spheres. So he's changing the key spheres to STR when attacking with 12 or more key, attacking defense by 250%. There goes to that 250% attacking defense that the really good characters get, like this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that's on our team right now. When all enemies attacking in the same turn are extreme class characters, foresees enemy super attack and launches additional super attack. So right now we're not gonna get that because all our allies attacking in the same turn aren't extreme class. So that's one part of his kit that you won't see in this fight. When all allies attacking in the same turn are corroded body and mind category, chance to perform a critical hit, damage reduction by 30%. You will not see that. No corroded body and mind characters are on the team. 3 or more key spheres obtained. Super class enemy. When the character obtains a key sphere, attack by 120% and a chance to perform a critical hit by 30%. So he has some critical hit in his kit. We'll hold on to our active skills because I still want to get some more footage in with some of Baby. 5 or more key spears obtained, or if there's an Earthbred fighter category enemy, when the category obtains, or when the character obtains key spheres, attack by 120%, chance to perform a critical hit by 30%. So all he got to do is get 5 or more key spheres. He doesn't have to, you don't have to be fighting an Earthbred fighter category enemy, but you need to get the 5 or more key spheres. And the same thing with the other 3 or more key spheres obtained, or if there's a super class enemy, when the character obtains a key sphere. Okay. So all he has to do is get 1 key sphere when you're fighting a super. Guys, so my video ended up getting cut. So I'm gonna do a part 2 to this little video series. I'm not gonna make a whole series, but there's gonna be a part 2. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.